Ever since the PS4 released way back in 2013, the console has received a whole host of unique and wonderful experiences that were exclusive to the PS4. But one of the titles that has always been a bit of an enigma has been Dreams, the next big game from the team behind the brilliant Little Big Planet series and the wonderful Tearaway. Ever since that trailer back at E3 2015, the title looked incredibly interesting, and throughout many different trailers over the past few years, we've slowly got an idea on what Dreams actually is. The game has been in early access for quite a few months now, but the game has finally gone gold with the game now available to everyone. So here's my review of Dreams. So let's see how Media Molecule did, shall we? You're probably wanting to know, what is Dreams? What sort of game is it? Well, it isn't a game, it's more of an experience, a creator tool beyond what we've ever seen in a piece of media before. It's much more than a game, it's a thing of wonder where dreams are truly made of. It is a bit of a corny line, I know, but it is incredibly true and it suits the game perfectly. From the moment you start the game, it definitely feels like a start of a unique and wonderful journey. It does feel very special. After the small little tutorial that shows you the basics of the controls and where to go, you're free to do whatever you want, and boy, is there a lot. There is a single player story mode here called Art Stream, and this is the best place to start to get your creative juices running. Art Stream follows Art, a down on his luck jazz player who's kinda given up on life as he lets the walls of doubt cloud and run his life. And this adventure follows Art as he tries to get his life back on track. Its tale is certainly different from other Media Molecule games as it feels more mature and tackles some tough themes. It's just a shame that the whole thing is over in just a little over 2 hours. But within those 2 to 3 hours, we're treated a great amount of creativity throughout the game's 3 different type of gameplay options. We have a point-and-click style adventure similar to that of the 90s LucasArts games, which are very well written and incredibly enjoyable to play. Throughout the game's 2 to 3 hour adventure, Artstream has many different genres, from platformers to shooters to music numbers and puzzles. It's a heck of a lot of fun, it's just again, it's a shame it's over so soon. Artstream's biggest claim to fame though is everything, its characters, levels, musics and assets, are all made in Dream's own creative media maker. On to the main part of the game now, the actual creating of whatever you want, and this section is split into 2 different modes, Dream Shaping and Dream Surfing. Dream Shaping is where you actually create your own mini masterpiece, be it games, artwork, music or movies. There's a heck of a lot of freedom to how you want to go around creating whatever you want. The only real limit is your imagination. There's a pretty hefty selection of tutorials on offer on how to use the game's very impressive engine. It shows you the basics such as placing characters and landscapes to add in mechanics and music to your levels. The tutorials can also teach you how to create your own music piece and how to use the game's very detailed art design mode. To get the full gist of how to create your dreams, you definitely need to watch these tutorials, and thankfully they're easy to follow and do include that trademark Media Molecule charm. When you create your own dream, you can choose from your own materials from the basic sets that's included with the game that are made by Media Molecule themselves. You can also create your own items and characters and send and share them online to the community. You can also download and use other people's items, musics, and even their own full dreams for inspiration, and you can add new stuff to them. It's all incredibly impressive stuff and it feels a very sociable game. You can play the entirety of Dreams, both the creative parts and all the game's user created stuff for free, with no PS Plus subscription required, which is a brilliant gesture that doesn't separate the community. The Dream Surfing is where you spend most of your time, where you want to try out other people's works, from games, music to artwork. There's a heck of a lot to choose from. There's several tabs here such as Media Molecule's own work, top picks by the developers, and popular and trending stuff. You can also search for dreams by word or genre specifically, so say if you put Mario in the search bar, you'll find a whole host of user created games with Mario in it. And boy is there a lot of fan created stuff here, from some wonderful created Banjo, Sonic and Croc games to some hilarious takes on Persona 5 and the Joker film. There is a lot of fun to be had here, just spending an afternoon just searching for user created dreams. There is still the odd duff level here and there, but thankfully they are very few and far between. If there's one thing that lets dreams down, is its controls. See, Dreams is primarily controlled when creating stuff with the DualShock 4's motion controls, and therein lies the real problem, as the motion controls can be a bit inaccurate and moving around in a 3D creative space can also be a bit confusing, as you may move forward instead of going up. There is the ability to use the move controllers, and whilst they do help with sculpting and making creations a little easier, it's not really worth shelling out for the extra money. On to the presentation point now, and Dreams is an incredibly impressive specimen, as Dreams and every game, artwork and the like is all built within the game's engine that you can use and create whatever you want. It could be a retro 2D looking game to a futuristic landscape to cartoonish graphics. There's no real set graphical art style here, but whatever you can make, it can look amazing. As for the frame rate, the game is running at an unlocked frame rate. It can reach the highs of 60 in less demanding areas, but it mostly stays in the mid 40s. Thankfully, it never drops under 30 FPS and remains a moderately smooth experience. Conclusion time now, and it may have taken 7 years to finally come out, but Dreams has been well and truly worth the wait. Featuring the most complex and fully customizable game maker ever made to the public. From games to arts to music to story, you can make anything you want and the possibilities are endless. Even if you're not a creator, there's a huge amount of games to play. Many of them are fully featured games. There is the included single player story mode Art Stream, and it is easily Media Molecule's most adult story to date and a wonderful experience. Dreams is truly a game that has to be seen to be believed. It's a world full of imagination and a hugely impressive technical achievement that will have a community that will last for years to come. So that's why I'm giving Dreams a 9.5 out of 10 with the title of amazing. Thank you for watching my review. Like, rate and subscribe, and until next time, happy gaming. Bye.